World of Warcraft's newest expansion, War Within, has just released, and with its 20th anniversary right around the corner, I wanted to go and give the game another chance. Before I get into my experience with War Within so far, I wanted to give everyone an overview of my experience with WoW up to now. So I started playing WoW back in Battle for Azeroth, which for a lot of people is like the downfall of World of Warcraft. But during that time, I did enjoy leveling through the past expansions. Although I didn't get to really experience them in full, it was still a fun leveling process for me to get to max. And I did enjoy my time in Battle for Azeroth up till endgame, where I kind of just like faltered from the game. Going into Shadowlands, there was a lot of controversy going around, and I still gave it a try myself, and it was a similar process where I got to max level and then I just kind of really fell off. I especially did this with Shadowlands because I just didn't like the lore going on, the vibe, or the endgame content like Torghast and everything. It just really like didn't hit for me. And then Dragonflight came out and I wanted to give that a try, but during Dragonflight I had so many other things going on that I kind of just did the same thing again, where I leveled through it and then I dropped the game pretty quick. But I'm hoping with War Within that it'll give me more of a chance to experience WoW and its lore, because it seems to be putting a lot more emphasis on its story, and as a Final Fantasy XIV player, that's really important for me because that's one of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy XIV. So let's get right into it. The beginning of War Within starts with this really cool cutscene that kind of gives you an overview of the past events. I think it's kind of like from Battle for Azeroth to Shadowlands to Dragonflight to now. And I really like this because it's good for new people who are coming into War Within who have not played a WoW game before, and it's just a good refresher for people who are coming back or whatever, and it just shows that they are, they really care about the storytelling with this expansion. Now, I had wanted to show some of my gameplay and initial reactions, which I recorded, but unfortunately, in between getting a new setup, I actually lost a lot of my files. So I can't really show my exact reactions, but the beginning of War Within has a really cool setup where it just gets into it really quick. It shows you how threatening Xal'atath is, and it really sets up the tone for this expansion, which I loved. As well as a newer player to World of Warcraft's lore, I instantly could connect with Xal'atath and see her as a threatening villain, and I feel like I know enough about her just from like the beginning cutscene and the lore that they drop in at the beginning, that I could connect and get into the story. Now, I was able to save some of my reactions in the first questing zone, and one of those was to my first delve, so I can show you kind of how I reacted to that.
Come on, Ebona. Stay with me. The Unbound welcome all.
Oh, cutscene?
Personal directive. Prioritize the wounded. We cannot fight if unidentified. Another survivor from the crash?
I'm Moira, of the Dark Iron and Bronzebeard.
Baelgrim.
Stoneward?
I am not the Stone Ward. You know that.
I know you abandoned your post.
And you abandoned us.
The Coreway was attacked. It must be repaired.
We were attacked too. You should have protected.
I can see there is some history between you. But if you haven't noticed...
This is like really unimportant to the scene, but I love the little dandelion like seeds floating in the sky.
Drama or not.
Like all I can focus on when they pan to them. Are they there? No. Yeah, you can kind of see them. Fire.
conversation initiated. Come back and share your experiences.
It must have been hard for you to walk away.
Yes, I was the Stone Ward. With the Stonebound, I built all of Dornegal, but I could not remain there. The Stonebound continued to mine and build and maintain. That was our edict. But after thousands of years, the Titans were silent, and yet we still built. My people wanted something more. Many began to drop their tools and leave for the wolds. I argued for them, that we all should be able to choose. But Baelgrim was furious, and Merrick's would not defy the Titans either. And so, I joined my people here.
Leaving all you know for what you think is right, that takes some courage.
Or faulty programming. We are free, but we did choose to live unprotected. And now, my people suffer again.
Well, I may be an outlander, but I think you're in the right. And these Oathsworn should be protecting you. Having a different opinion doesn't make you any less earthen.
That is not Baelgrim's assessment.
Well, let's hope he'll come around. For now, we can only help ourselves and get your people healed.
This was a one-off dialogue that's optional, and it just gave me so much insight into these characters and their motivations. I kind of love this.
I speak for the Unbound, but they have no master.
Okay.
Loads of forgotten knowledge are within our grasp.
We'll make him a healer for now, because I'm gonna go as Balance Druid. I'm so interested in how these work. Well, tier 1 is the only one I can do.
Glad to see Adalcon finally do.
Kill these guys real quick. Oh, that's cool. If I had to guess, which I think is a really good feature, is that other delves have little gimmicks like this. Like the slingshot stuff. Alright, so this is like the boss. That's cool. I mean, I killed it really fast, but I have a feeling that's going to be a cool boss on harder difficulties. So yeah, I really enjoyed the delve, and I actually went and unlocked a second delve just in the overworld and did it for fun, even though it wasn't really part of the story, just because I thought it was fun. It was the one with mushrooms, and there was like a bunch of spores and bouncy mushrooms. I really wish I saved the recording for it, but it was unfortunately lost. But it was very fun, and I'm looking forward to doing more delves as I play through World of Warcraft. Now, unfortunately, I did lose a lot of the rest of my footage from the first zone, including the first dungeon, but I did manage to capture something pretty amazing, which was making a friend in WoW. Whoa! Look at this dude! my gosh. Thank you. Wow, look at that. Nice little moment. Farewell, fellow Moonkin friend. If I ever see you again, Tsukuyomi, thank you for the compliment. And let's raid together sometime or something. I don't know. Anyways, I've really been enjoying my time with the War Within. I enjoy the delves. I liked the first dungeon. I've been liking the first zone. The storytelling is really nice. And I'm going to continue playing it, and I'll try to make another video giving more of my thoughts as I get further in. If you guys would be interested in that, please drop a like and a comment, maybe subscribe. I'm planning to do more World of Warcraft content, more Final Fantasy XIV content, and if that's something that you'd like, I would really appreciate if you tune in for the next video. See you then.